Melissa Rauch became a household name through her unforgettable portrayal of Bernadette Rostenkowski on The Big Bang Theory. With her distinct high-pitched voice, radiant smile, and comedic timing, she quickly became one of the show's most beloved characters. But while millions laughed along with her on-screen persona, very few knew the struggles Melissa carried behind the scenes. Her rise to fame was paved not with ease, but with emotional hardship, personal loss, and a fight for self-worth that began long before Hollywood ever called. Born and raised in Marlboro Township, New Jersey, Melissa's early years were marked by feelings of isolation. Her naturally high-pitched voice, which would later become a trademark on television, made her the target of relentless bullying. Classmates mocked her, and she often felt like she didn't belong. But instead of allowing the ridicule to break her, Melissa used it as motivation. That pain, those feelings of not being enough, pushed her toward performance, a space where she could transform insecurity into expression. Determined to make a name for herself, Melissa moved to New York City to chase her acting dreams. But the glamour of the entertainment industry proved elusive. She worked long hours as a waitress, barely scraping by, while performing stand-up comedy in low-paying, often thankless clubs. Rejections were constant. For years, success seemed just out of reach, and giving up often felt like a reasonable option. Yet Melissa held on. Her breakthrough came when she was cast on The Big Bang Theory, though even that wasn't guaranteed to last. Initially hired for just a few episodes, Melissa's performance impressed producers so much that they made her a permanent member of the cast. Fame followed quickly, but with it came intense pressure. The constant spotlight, fan expectations, and the responsibility of portraying such a distinctive character weighed heavily on her. Behind her cheerful, on-screen persona, Melissa struggled with severe anxiety. She's since revealed that the very voice that made audiences laugh, the one she'd been teased for as a child, was also her greatest source of insecurity. Fame didn't erase her self-doubt. It magnified it. The fear of failure and the stress of staying relevant in Hollywood created a personal storm that few could see. Adding to her private turmoil was a heartbreaking battle with infertility. Melissa suffered a miscarriage, a pain she kept hidden from the public for years. Eventually, she shared her story, explaining how emotionally devastating the experience was. While fans saw her posing at red carpet events, glowing and confident, Melissa was privately navigating grief, uncertainty, and the emotional weight of becoming a mother. Despite it all, she continued to grow. Melissa turned her pain into power, co-writing and starring in The Bronze, a dark, gritty comedy that shattered the public's image of her as sweet, bubbly Bernadette. It was a bold move, proof that she wasn't afraid to challenge expectations or explore her full creative range. Melissa Rauch's story isn't one of controversy or scandal. It's about silent suffering, quiet resilience, and the strength to keep moving forward even when the world only sees her smile. She made millions laugh, but behind her laughter were tears that told a much deeper story, and that is what truly makes her inspiring.